Hello, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a general tarot reading for those born under the energy of Taurus for January 2019. So, I hope you had a Merry Christmas and hope 2019 is going to be your year. Also like to say thank you for your support with starting out with my channel and everything. If you have subscribed or dropped a like, just want to say thank you for that. I do appreciate it, and I hope you enjoy my work. Okay, one more. Okay, Taurus. I have the Two of Pentacles as the foundation focus of your reading. So this is speaking of trying to keep balance in your life, trying to, juggle between could be possibly jobs or people, relationships, and trying to I feel that you're doing this quite successfully, even though you might have a bit on your plate, but you're doing quite well. What's crossing you is the Queen of Pentacles. This could be an earth sign that you're dealing with, quite possibly, or it could be possibly an elderly figure in your life that could be actually causing some of this juggling about, like seeing like this person could be one of the pentacles you're trying to juggle. The foundation here, King of Pentacles, well, it seems like that's the other pentacle. A lot of earth so far, so this could be another person that you're dealing with. Doesn't matter, male or female, it could be both female, could be both male. It's a general reading, so doesn't really matter too much. So let's see, in the recent past, I have Strength in reverse. So this could be finding that not really having that inner strength to go forward. Possibly I'm getting it's more with a relationship, this it seems, but something seemed to be holding you back at the time, and just didn't feel, it's not that you didn't feel courageous, it's you just didn't, something weakened you in the past where it was caused you going forward to stagnate. In the present moment, you see is the Ten of Wands, so this is still carrying burdens from the past. It's not really sort of letting go. This also talks about the end of this cycle where it's something that is coming to pass shortly. In the recent future, it will be Five of Swords. So there could be some arguments, possibly some harsh words being exchanged. This is, the card really speaks a lot about it's like two people fighting a battle and where you might come out victorious at what cost. So let's see how you see yourself. Ten of Cups in reverse. So this could be have to do with something with a family breakup. It could be between two people. There could have been possibly trying to juggle two relationships. It seems it could come to light, and it could actually break up a relationship here or break up a family. It could be on your part, it could be on their part. How others see you. Knight of Pentacles in the upright. So this is speaking of feeling very guarded, very cautious about taking your next steps forward, trying to assess the situation, see how things are before you move, and being in a more guarded position. I'm not sure if I said that already, anyway. Yeah, with good reason it seems. So hopes and fears. Ace of Pentacles, you're hoping that you can have this time with this person, it seems, or you're hoping that this would come back to you with this ace here, possibly fearing that it's something that can't happen again, or you're not going to receive, and you're hoping that this is something that works out. It seems it's a lot of air here in the chart, earth here in the chart, so it could very well be dealing with earth signs here. Is also could also be dealing with a Leo in the past, possibly. Possible outcome, King of Swords in the upright. So this is taking a more balanced and stable stance, having honest, straightforward communication. I see this as with someone from the past. It's like looking back. That's what I'm getting here. So this is could be dealing with someone in this situation here where there's going to be honest, straightforward communication, and basically trying to not do it in an argumentative or sort of a negative way, but just being honest and stable, like as in doing it from a place of calm and reason, sort of thing. So at the bottom of the deck here, overall, I have a Seven of Cups in reverse. So this is talking about putting behind distractions and seeing the options for what they are and making clear decisions, which it seems the possible outcome for this will be making these clear decisions. Let's see what we have here. We'll clarify. Okay, let's see. It's Two of Pentacles here. Yeah, Two of Pentacles again, so that's an important message. There's a lot of juggling here, if it is being juggled with relationships, or you're trying to juggle two people, two relationships. It seems like, yeah, if you're not honest and straightforward about it, it's not going to work out in a very good way. So this is calling you, it's like, make a decision with one, otherwise it could be quite detrimental. Let's see, the Queen of Pentacles here. What's going on here with Queen of Pentacles? So, looking to the future, trying to make a good decision here with the Two of Wands, but not sure of which way to go. It seems like, yes, it's, do I choose this person, do I choose that person, which is the way I'm supposed to go? So with the King of Pentacles here, it could also be this other person you're dealing with, standing at a crossroads where they're not sure which direction to take. Perhaps they might be waiting on you for some clarity. Let's see, King of Pentacles here. Oop, oop, oop. Ten of Cups in the upright. And I'll put that one out because it fell out as well. And the Eight of Swords in reverse. So if this is the other person, for example, so this is one here, the other person here, we've got very happy home life, happy family, putting down worries, there's no mental strife, there's no anguish, this is a very happy relationship. This could be someone that, say if you chose this person, it could work out very well. This could be, this person is already possibly in a relationship that's, could be happily married with children, that sort of thing, and they're in a very balanced, stable relationship as they are. But it seems it could be also too, yeah, for some of you that entering in with this person could create a very happy life for some of you. So, but it's really pointing out like you need to make a decision, because otherwise it's going to be quite detrimental. So let's see, we have strength in reverse. What have we got for this one? Seven of Swords in reverse. So I believe some truth had come out previously in the past. This could have caused you some this feeling of just not having the strength, or just feeling weakened by it. Seems like possibly yeah, some truth came out that put you in a bad position, in a bad state of mind, that sort of thing. Possibly it might be finding out that, for some of you it might be actually seeing that, finding out this person is in a marriage or a happy relationship, perhaps that wasn't known. This is also to do with, could be something, someone completely different, where these things have been carried forward, and this is making you indecisive at this moment because of what's happened in the recent past. Let's see, with the Ten of Wands here, about carrying this burden with you, because I'm feeling like it's something that you just keep carrying with you. It's not being let go of. So let's see. I have Four of Cups in reverse. So this is speaking of receiving an offer, and basically you want to take this offer, but you're taking a lot of the past with you into this relationship. If you do receive this cup, this romantic gesture, there's too much from the past that's being carried into it. It's important to let these things go. If you try to carry through, it will just cause upset, unrest, disharmony. That's the word I was looking for. So let's clarify here the Five of Swords. What was this deception, this arguments to do with? Possible near future. Hangman. So I'm getting it's like you'll need to make sacrifices for one person or the other, and perhaps for both. Perhaps that was about some of the arguments that are being caused. Perhaps it's you have to sacrifice too much for something to move forward. Let's see, Ten of Cups here in reverse. Four of Wands in the upright. So what I'm getting is that things may seem, or you may see things for yourself as, being quite unhappy with families not great and everything, but there is a promise of a very hopeful future here. I'm just getting this connection. It's like things aren't as bad as they seem. You just need to talk about it honestly. It comes down a lot with this honest communication. So I believe that you will have this Four of Wands, this happy family, this reunion, this life, this this wonderful life, this home, this marriage, this all the good stuff. Let's see for the Knight of Pentacles. Keeps calling me this one. So, Six of Cups. So you might have been dealing with a soulmate relationship. It might be having children involved in either one or maybe both relationships, for example. I'm feeling it's like it's this between two people. There's still a choice. It's like maybe children involved, and it's what's making it so hard to try and balance these things out. And it could also be involved with the sacrifices that need to be made. If there's children involved, it obviously makes things more difficult. So let's see the Ace of Pentacles, hopes and fears here. What's this Ace of Pentacles here for? The Emperor. So you're hoping things are going to become more stable, that you'll be able to go forward with with confidence, with a stride in your step sort of thing. But could also might be hoping to be with an Aries perhaps. There's also the air sign here possibly. It seems mainly I don't really feel like it's like an Aries involved in this, but it might be for some, possibly for most not. What is it trying to say? I'm getting like you're hoping like this person is able to have the confidence to give you this pentacle, this new beginning, this start, or possibly that you're looking for the strength to do so yourself. I believe to start something fresh, to start a new life, to find that happy home. Like you're hoping to make this offer, or you're hoping someone is going to make the offer to you. So let's see with the King of Swords here. Possible outcome. It's going to be with this clear and honest communication. Oh, two cards. High Priest, Seven of Wands. So you're still going to be feeling guarded, but you'll be going to be clear. This is something more where it's like you're hoping that you have the inner strength to go through with this properly, and this is to do with a long-term commitment or a relationship. This is also talking, could be for some of you where you're talking to elders or religious leaders about which direction you should go or how you should move forward, having clear and honest communication. So that could be for some, but it's also saying, I'm getting it's like to seek guidance possibly from someone that you trust. Like say if you're a religious person, talking to your local priest or pastor, that sort of thing could be quite helpful, and possibly gaining some insight and a bit of wisdom before you go forward, and then it will help give you this clarity and this stability for when you do communicate. So if that's something that you're worried about, it's fine to still to stay guarded and that sort of thing, and I do feel that you are, but I think seeking advice is going to help ground you a lot better and give you more clarity going forward, and especially in the communication you're going to have, it'll give you a better place to come from. So overall here, with this deck we have the Two of Swords in reverse, so this is basically coming through and making a clear decision. So it could be talking about the sacrifice of, you may have to let one of these pentacles go and concentrate all your focus and attention on just the one that's going to be giving you a happy, prosperous life and building a happy and prosperous future. So yeah, it seems like this person here doesn't know which way to go forward. They might actually have someone else I'm actually picking up where they're trying to decide between two people also, or they're just watching you trying to make a decision between them and the other person. And I'm getting also that they're doing this based in fear, basically. They're afraid to lose you, and I feel they know it's going to happen. So they're kind of stuck at the moment, they're sort of waiting on a bit of clarity from you. I think there's not much they can do at this point. Interesting. Alright, I'm going to get some more cards here for you. Let's see what's the most important message here for Taurus that they need to know. Truth. Yeah, I was going to say, will that come out with a bang? It must be important. But so yeah, this is really, the foundation of what this reading is about. Really is truth. It is the 20. It does relate to judgment in the normal tarot. This is the psychic tarot. So big part of truth has a major thing to do with it. I think it's also not only telling the truth, but most importantly is what I'm getting. It's like being honest with yourself, to really sort of think about these things, to give it the attention it really deserves. If you're having a hard time balancing or trying to choose between two people, you really got to, look at who is going to give me this, fulfill all my needs, and not just in a monetary way or in just a sexual way, but who's going to give me the life that I want? Who am I going to grow old with? That sort of stuff you need to be really honest with yourself about. This person might be less attractive than this person. That's something, it's like it could be playing a part on the decision, or it could be multiple different things like that. I'm sure they're quite beautiful, but I'm just sort of using that as an example. So the decisions that you make have to be based on truth and honesty, and that's being honest with yourself first and foremost. So let's see, another card for you here, Taurus. Spiritual strength. So yeah, spiritual strength. That's what it's going to take. That's what it's going to take. It seems like you will be making this decision. You'll be clear on it when you do make it, when it comes to time. But this is calling you to say, it's like, look into yourself, find what is the truth, be honest with yourself, meditate, think about it, you know. And seems like it's all going to work out quite well once you make that choice. Let's see here, a little bit of romance advice here. Spiritual growth. Yeah, so what else have we got here for Taurus? Transmutation. So what this is speaking of is that, you know, by being honest with yourself, with this other person, that you're really going to grow as a person yourself spiritually. This is a part of a journey that you're on, and this will, coming through this time, you know, once these two pentacles become one pentacle, is what I'm getting, it's going to really transform things in your life, and it's going to be a spiritual process. This is something that needs to happen for you to grow and to give this wonderful, happy life. Okay. Thank you for listening, Taurus. I hope you enjoyed your reading.